Hey, welcome students. So today's lesson is going to be a question from one of my subscribers, James Nevitt. He asks, how about a downward palm strike to the chin, coach? How about a downward palm strike to the chin, coach? Question mark. Okay. So I'm guessing what he's talking about is a whip palm strike to the chin. Now, James, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But a whip palm strike to the chin. So if I get my index position, if I know a fight's coming, I get in my index position, downward palm strike to the chin. Rear palm strike, front palm strike. So what I'm using is, it's right here, we got the pad of our hand. We got the radius on this side, the thumb side, the ulna on this side, and they come together and create a nice solid bone here with the pad of my hand. So it really doesn't hurt a whole lot to strike. But if I'm gonna hit a hard bone on a person, I better have some adrenaline flowing so I don't feel it. Will it knock a person out? Possible. I don't know. It's very possible. So, downward palm strike. Downward palm strike. Downward palm strike. So, will it knock a person out? Well, let's see some clips. Whew. What's happening out there? All right. Ooh, new John Wick's coming out. That's cool. Well, we got people from Turkey shooting Russians. That's probably not good. Probably not good. Football going on. Yep. And we got a new president. Oh, cool. Hey, what are you guys doing? You're supposed to be watching clips. Oh yeah, I couldn't find any clips. I couldn't find anybody using a whip palm strike in a real fight to take somebody out. So what does that mean? Is it a bad strike? No? You know what I think it means? I think that trained fighters aren't out there street fighting. Okay? Because we would use a whip palm strike. Trained fighters are not out there street fighting. So you got street fighters who don't know what the hell they're doing. Cat pawing fighting. This is their, I watched a bunch of videos looking for whip palm strikes. And then I see, that's their street fight, you know?
You're a fucking brother, man. Don't hit him back. Don't hit him back.
Oh, dude, you gotta do a better job.
Okay.
Oh, man, come on.
I can't hear a thing you're saying. I want the police. There's an assault going on.
He's fed.
I can't hear you. It's too noisy. I can't hear anybody. There's a fight going on.
Damn it.
Oh, shit. You ain't getting up his face.
Remember what Justin said too.
Hit him, Chief.
Oh! Running diamond! Woo!
Who's the little guy below? Who's the little guy below?
So I'm going to show you the whip palm strike. That would be a downward palm strike to the chin. And we'll choose another target also. So how effective is this? If I do a downward palm strike to the chin, it's a pretty effective shot. At least it's going to stun them so I can come up with a secondary target. Could be a groin, could be an elbow to the throat. So a downward palm strike to the chin. This would be my front hand palm strike and then my rear hand palm strike. So I'm going to get a little more power with my rear hand, but I'm going to get the element of surprise and quickness with my forward hand. Another thing I want to do, as always, is I want to drop my weight to create power. I could come here and slap them, sure, but I don't think it's that effective. If I drop my weight, it generates more power. Dropping my weight, dropping my weight. Now, so that would be a chin shot. But what could be a better shot? The bridge of the nose, right? The nose has a nasal bone up here, and then the rest is all cartilage. So we want to crack that nasal bone that's up top. So, whip palm strike to the nasal bone. So what's that going to do? That'll do a lot of damage. It will stun them and open up a secondary target. Target, reaction, target. So if I get hit in the nose, my hands are going to go to my nose and I will turn away from the source of the pain, the source that caused the pain, which would be the attacker who hit me in the nose. So if I get hit in the nose, I grab the injured part and I turn away from what caused the injury. So if I do that with you guys, what could be another target? The back of the neck, right? Wham! An ulna strike down to the back of my spine and the back of my neck. So if I go here, I turn away, look at that target right there. Boom. That's my system, target, reaction, target. So I strike here, he turns away from the pain, I look for another target. If I get struck, I turn away. And you got to look at your environment too. What if he's on the other side of a flight of stairs? If you're in a life or death situation, I'm pushing this guy down these damn stairs, right? So I smack the guy, he crumbles, turns away, smack, he turns away, and I push him down the stairs, and I can go. So, are you going to get put in jail for that, prison? Who knows? Possible. You got to understand your state's laws. Are you allowed to defend yourself in your state? It's part of the reason why I like living in Arizona. I can defend myself. And I think there's less crime here because if you're in Arizona, especially Lake Havasu, everybody's got a gun. Everybody's carrying a gun. So I think it's much safer when everybody's carrying a gun. Now that's a whole other story. That's a whole other video. And we'll get into that because it's just fun to do. So whip palm strike to the nasal bone, whip palm strike to the chin, front whip palm, front to the nose. Now, is this considered a whip palm? Right? It could be. So if I'm here, a whip palm to the mastoid process, the back of the ear. This could knock them out. Boss Rutan would just knock dudes out with this thing. Bam! Right? Bam! Because he fought manly style where they didn't use gloves. So all the strikes were open, palm, right? Palm part of my hand to the mastoid process right there, the back of the ear, and that'll knock dudes out. Okay, so that's our lesson for the day. Coach David. Let's see, there it is. Ow! All right, let's start again. Take 2. Jeez. All right, take 2. Downward palm strike to the chin. No, you stay. Downward palm strike to the chin. Butter, quiet. Lay down. What would be the best target? If I'm right here and I'm going to do... Hold on. Just when I start recording, cars start going everywhere. Hey, so how do you like the new camera? Does it look good? It better. It costs enough. Make sure you subscribe right here. Watch the next video here. Hit the like button right there. Tap, tap, tap some comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. All right. Good job, students. I hear a car.